ScotsTake. I'm your host, Patrick Curry. Today I'll be with Jay Brown, and our guest for today is Paige Luntsford, my teammate, and she's on cross country and track and field. Paige, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. Happy to be here.
All right, thank you for joining. For the first question, we just want to kind of know what got you into running.
So my mom actually started running when I was younger, and that kind of just got me into it because she would sign up for like local 5Ks and things like that. So I started joining her in those and kind of fell in love with it. And then I joined track my 7th grade in middle school. Got to join track, and I started out as a sprinter and was not good. So then I tried long distance, and I really liked it. So then I joined cross country my freshman year of high school, and I really like it.
Okay, Jay, what do you?
So me personally, like, I'm not a long distance runner at all. But what is your, like, what goes on your head? What goes in your head when you're running long distance? Like, to keep it, like, are you telling yourself you're not tired, or it's just like you got a game plan?
I definitely tell myself I'm not tired. Sometimes it is hard. You have days where it's hard, obviously. So those days you kind of have to tell yourself more. But for me, running's more relaxing, which I know is hard to explain to people, but it's kind of like a stress relief for me. So I really enjoy that process of it and just going out there and getting fresh air and stuff.
What's kind of like your why for, like, you know, the reason you get up every day and kind of go to practice, or, you know, make it through morning practice, late practice, you know, all of the long, hard cross-country meets, track meets, everything?
I think my why is just that sense of accomplishment and just bettering yourself every day. I'm a person that is very goal-oriented, so just setting goals every single day and knowing that I'm working towards those goals is really important for me. So getting up with a purpose every day, I feel like running just is one thing that gives me purpose in my daily life.
Okay.
So I've never, like, really seen all y'all together, but what's the, like, vibe like with a cross country team? Like, what's that like?
It's definitely like a family. I consider them my family. I'm from Missouri, so I'm out of state, and so I don't have my family around here, which is kind of hard, but they are definitely my family. I always call them my family.
What was that transition kind of like, you know, getting here and coming from out of state and kind of not really knowing anybody on campus?
It was really hard at first. Just trying to adjust to college life and sports, I think, is really difficult. And just not having your family around my freshman year was definitely hard. But once you get into the training, you kind of realize that, you get settled in, you make friends, and instantly the team was amazing. So that was perfect, and you have that sense of home here, and then it just has continued to grow.
Yeah, throughout the season, do you get a chance to go home?
I do sometimes, yeah. My parents come to some of my meets, so that's really nice, yeah.
Okay.
Transitioning into track though, like, is it a big difference or it's really the same?
I'd say it's not a huge difference for me personally because I'm a 5K, 10K focused runner. So it's not huge for me. I know I know for like some people that are more 800 focused, it's kind of different. They're going into more speed. Track, we definitely do, I think, work on more speed, you know, more track workouts, that kind of stuff instead of grass. So there's a little bit of a transition, but it's all a cycle that we go through. So it's not too much of a transition for me personally. And coach makes it really smooth for us.
Okay, so would you say that your mentality is kind of the same for the way you approach cross country and kind of the way you approach track and field meets?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty similar. It's just slightly different with competition. The people that you're going to be competing against, you know, there's a lot of people in cross country that are 800 runners, so I probably won't race against them. And the 5K and things like that, where there's just kind of a slight difference in the mindset, but it's pretty much the same. Track, you know, you're running in a circle, so it gets a little bit boring, but you definitely have to stay a little mentally more tough, especially in indoor, but it's pretty similar for me.
Okay, do you kind of tell yourself something like as you're doing all of those laps indoor? Because I know it's really tough indoor because it's 200-meter tracks and it's way more laps. What do you tell yourself to stay locked in?
I definitely just try to stay focused because the minute you lose focus, that's when things go bad for me. So telling myself I count my laps every time. I try to hit, I know like what I need to hit every 200, and I try to just, you know, look at that clock and make sure I'm hitting it, and if I need to speed up, then I know I gotta go, so.
Okay. Oh, okay. How do you feel about, you know, just being named all conference? Because I noticed, you know, cross country was coming to an end. You had the conference meet, and you know, you were all conference this year.
Mm-hmm. That was a really special moment for me. I'll definitely never forget like coming through that finish line, knowing I was going to be all conference. I knew I had that goal after track last year. Me and coach had talked about that. We knew that that was my goal. And so being able to actually accomplish that was pretty amazing, and just the confidence and building this team up through that, that's a really good step for us in the right direction. So it meant a lot to me.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that, and you know, I wish you the best on the rest of, you know, cross country and the upcoming track season.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll be going to Ryan on the volleyball course for his episode of NARP.
We are the Monmouth Fighting Scots volleyball team, and we have a new player, Ryan Phillips.
Yes. He's tall, he's lanky, he's got some skill, gives it his all, he's chasing the thrill. Sometimes he stumbles, oh my God. Sometimes he slips, it's not athlete Ryan Phillips.
We're here at Glen Gymnasium, a volleyball challenge today. We got spiking, we got digging, all right here on NARP.
The rules are simple. I get 7 chances to dig and then to hit. Most points wins.
Okay.
Take it easy, girls.
Right here.
Yeah.
So I'm used to really bad volleyball. I was taught to not kick volleyballs in grade school, so there you go.
Oh, thanks.
I got it. I know.
Hey.
I saved money. Fine, that's good. It's fine, yeah. Damn it! Hey, good game. How did you think I did as a NARP?
Pretty good. You put some good effort in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were there. You were in the right spot.
How about you?
You did pretty good.
I know. Hey, next challenge. I didn't win here, but I'm good somewhere else. That is hitting. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just flustered.
Right side.
Oh, that's the corner! Oh, my lantern! Back in intramurals, I had a secret plan. Watch this. They always fall for it, I'm telling you. Ready?
Yeah, watch it.
Hey, 3-time intramural champion. I know what I'm doing here. One more.
Ready?
One more. All right, all or nothing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I want to thank the whole entire volleyball team. Look at them.
Yeah!
That was a fun episode, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Woo! You're going to be on YouTube. Yay!
Yay!
So make sure.
I'm gonna be on YouTube.
But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next time. Back to you, Patrick. I can somewhat compete. Not really, but I'll see you next time.
right, thanks, Ryan. We're back with Allie Warren to talk about the swim season. So can you kind of just tell us how you got into swimming?
When I was around like 8 or 9, my mom put me on a summer swim team, and she used to swim when she was a kid. So then she put my brother on swim team, so we all were kind of like a swim family. So yeah, it was fun.
So how long would you say you've been into swimming? Like, what age do you think you started?
Probably like 8 or 9, I think. Yeah, pretty young.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've been competitive swimming since 8 or 9, or when did you start competitive?
Yeah, competitive swimming since 8 or 9. I knew how to swim since I was like 5. Like my mom taught me how to swim pretty early, so yeah.
Do you think you still have as much fun as you did when you were 5 years old, just learning how to swim, as you do now in college?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. I have so much fun with it, so yeah.
What would you say is like your favorite part of swimming?
Probably racing, like getting to the actual meet and getting behind the blocks and going.
What would you say is your hardest?
Probably just the practices. It's a lot of hard work that goes into each practice, so yeah.
Because most of y'all practice in the morning, aren't they?
Yeah, we practice Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning, and then on Monday and Friday we practice at night too, so yeah.
And what's practice usually like for you?
It's not pretty fun. I mean, it depends on the day. There's harder practices and there's easier ones, but I usually enjoy it.
Yeah. Would you say it's pretty competitive, like with you and your teammates?
Kind of. It depends on the day, and it also depends on like the set that we're swimming, because sometimes yeah.
I used to have a brother that used to swim here, and he used to tell me, like, in the morning practice, sometimes getting in that water early in the morning, it's rough. It's the same way for
Freezing.
me. It's freezing cold. Yeah.
Sometimes that's the worst part, just getting in the water.
And getting adjusted. Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, I was curious about that. Do you ever like kind of adjust? Because I know for me, if I'm getting in the pool, it's kind of like once every few months, so it's like freezing to me. Do you ever like get used to that because it's like repetition, like 5 days out of the week?
Yeah, eventually. It's just like you're just getting in.
Okay, and what do you say is something that you kind of think about before a race to kind of get you locked in?
I just kind of think about like my strategy I have for the race, like how I'm going to swim each lap, what I'm going to do with each length. Yeah.
So going into like you winning Performer of the Week, congratulations, by the way.
Thanks.
Like, did you feel like it was anything different preparation wise, or was practice flowing differently that week, or it was just a good week in general?
Yeah, it was a pretty hard week of practice leading up to that meet, I think.
Yeah. So you was real confident going into that. It felt like preparation was there.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely feel it.
So with achievements like that, does it kind of tell you what the season should look like for yourself, or does it change the goals that you have set out for yourself?
I mean, yeah, I want to keep being successful in swimming and keep working hard to reach my goals. So yeah.
Do you have any? What's your other goals that you have for this season?
I want a PR in a couple events. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. All right.
What would you say is some advice you have for non-swimmers who want to get started?
Probably just take it slow. Like, it's hard to learn. Swimming's a hard thing to learn, so just take it step by step. And the more you do it, the better you'll get.
What would you say is kind of like the most important thing to kind of learn about it? Because I feel like that's something that, I might want to pick up after, I finish school here.
I guess you just got to be consistent. That's the main thing. You just have to keep doing it because you can't get better unless you're in the pool more. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today. We enjoyed having you on the show. And yeah, that's it for this episode of ScotsTake. I want to thank Jay Brown for helping me on this episode.
Always.
I want to thank the entire camera crew, everybody who tuned in and watched today's episode. And yeah, we'll see you on the next episode.